I live alone. I work in corporate America. I have no kids, no spouse. So who would I really be cooking for? The truth is, I do not cook much at all. But I love to eat. This isn't a what I eat in a week to be healthy. This is just a general what I realistically eat in the span of a week. I don't have a routine. I don't have any rules. It's just whatever fits my life. So for the next week, I'm gonna let you judge everything I eat. If you're into real life, real food, and figuring it out as we go, subscribe. You might like it here. I have a confession. I am obsessed with boiled eggs and oranges. Like, that is my hyper fixation meal at the moment. I've eaten it, I want to say 3 or 4 times in a row this week. From time to time, y'all, I get food hyperfixations where I try a meal, I really like it, and then that's all I want to eat. I become like infatuated, obsessed. So now we're gonna cut the eggs and you're gonna see how beautiful the cook is. Ooh, look at that. It's like perfectly jammy. Perfect. That is perfect. I use Kinder's The Blend seasoning on them. And then the pièce de résistance. You gotta put the hot sauce on there. I don't make the rules. Well, I kind of did because I kind of invented this recipe. So I did make the rules and it's my job to enforce the rules. One day I will never ever touch or even think about this meal again. So we're gonna enjoy it while we can. But it's like, you know, it's good protein. It's like a nice sweet treat, so you can eat something sweet without eating something that's bad for you. What is not to like about this meal? I was never a fan of boiled eggs until I started making them like this, and I was like, ooh, this is so good. I would have it with a little salt and a little pepper, and I was like, this is nasty and so bland and plain. And so I added that touch of garlic and that hot sauce, and it's just like another otherworldly experience. Right now, I am actually editing a YouTube video. My plan is to post every single Saturday, so it's Saturday morning. I'm currently finishing up my 4th YouTube video. It's about my trip to Lake Garda that I took 2 years ago, but you know what? At least I'm finally getting the content out, you know? So editing is actually my favorite part of the entire video production process because it's where you could truly let your creativity shine. There's just so many ways that you could tell one story, and so I love to just look at clips and see like what story or like what's the best story that I could tell from these clips, and so it's always fun. Louis is about to get popping. My cutie pie. Yes, you are. Look at you, dirty. Got pumpkin. He eats pumpkin with his meal. He always gets it all over his little face. Silly boy. My crew, let's go. I woke up this morning and I said, I'm going on a walk downtown and I'm gonna bring Mr. Louis. You're excited to go on a walk, Lou? You wanna come with me? You wanna come? You wanna go? I went to Dunkin and I got myself an iced caramel Dunkin latte. This is actually my first time ever having this, and it's pretty good. If you like a sweeter drink, then you would like this. I prefer sweet coffee because I don't really drink it for the energy. I more so drink it because it's like a sweet treat in the morning. I think what makes a Dunkin latte different from a regular latte is that Dunkin Donuts uses, I think they told me it's like coffee flavored milk, I believe, but I could be very wrong. Eating some leftovers from the Olive Garden. It's actually the pasta fagioli. I'm pretty sure I'm saying it wrong. I'm eating soup with a fork right now because literally all of my utensils are in the dishwasher. But this soup has a lot of like noodles and beef and vegetables, so you can kind of still pick it up. Isn't it funny how like a certain food can remind you of someone? My ex and I, we used to go to Olive Garden literally all the time, and he put me on to this soup. We would always get the pasta fagioli, and like literally any Italian restaurant that we would go to, he ordered it, and now it's like my order when I go to Olive Garden. I just thought of that one scene on Traders. It was this season of the US Traders, and Michael Rappaport was literally eating his food like this. And it was the funniest shit ever. He was like, are you hungry? Dang, relax. It was so funny. So this is my Sunday dinner. On Friday, I got Olive Garden, and then I did that $6 take-home entree, and I got the 5-cheese ziti. Okay, look at all the 5 cheeses flowing around in there. To heat it up with the lid on, so that's what we're gonna do. Let it rip. Or usually at Olive Garden, I'm like a spaghetti and meatballs or chicken Alfredo kind of girl, but I decided I'm gonna switch it up, get the ziti. Don't worry, I'm gonna give y'all a full, honest review. It said to transfer it to another plate, but I am not trying to create any dishes that I don't have to. Let's see what's popping with it. Guys, I like it. I like it so much that I don't mind that there's no meat in it. This is totally worth the $6. The first thing that I really like about this is that it's saucy enough. There's been a few instances where I've had baked ziti and it's so damn dry. They do a really good job of saucing this up. Like, that is for damn sure. It's well seasoned. I've been to Italy 2 times in my life and I still love Olive Garden. Like, I've had good pasta. I know what good pasta is, and Olive Garden has good pasta. The craziest thing that I just read: is it any wonder we discount answered prayers? We call it coincidence, we call it luck, we call it anything but what it is, the hand of God or good activated by our own hand when we act in behalf of our truest dreams, when we commit to our own soul. Wow. When we finally give our all to something and go all in. This is something that my best friend Dijon has been talking about, the idea of you have to give God something to bless. That is truly just like chef kiss. Leap and the net will appear. I think I'm gonna wear this. Yeah, my job, they have a pretty relaxed dress code. Their dress code is dress for your day. And so basically that means if you're not meeting with the CEO or someone that's like so important, or, you know, feel free to dress down. So I have on a corduroy button down from Zara, some jeans from Cotton On, and then I got these loafers at Marshall's. Do y'all like my Coach purse? This is like my baby, and I need to stop carrying it to work and carry a more, like a cheaper purse with my laptop in it, so I can keep this forever. Like, you really can't beat the leather on a Coach purse. Don't let anyone talk badly about Coach. Like, this beautiful, beautiful Coach. Oh, there's 4 muffins, not 3. I don't remember these being this sweet. I could do without those. Not bad for 6-month-old chips. They still got a crunch to them. I've been reading this book, and it's kind of like a workbook. The book is called The Artist's Way, A Spiritual Path to Higher Creativity, a course in discovering and recovering your creative self. I'm on week 3, and this 3rd chapter has been my absolute favorite chapter. This book changed my perspective on coincidences. A businessman who has secretly written for years vows to himself to ask a professional writer for a prognosis on his talent. The next night, over a pool table, he meets a writer who becomes his mentor and then collaborator on several successful books. The book is basically suggesting that this isn't just a coincidence, it's an answered prayer. And what's crazy is that the day before I read this chapter, Saturday night, I went out to eat. I sat at the bar, I pulled out my camera because I'm trying to, start making content more again. And the first, within 5 minutes of being there, my bartender asked me, "Are you a photographer?" And I was like, "No, I'm actually a videographer. I'm more so interested in doing videos." So then he proceeds to say that he's a photographer and videographer, and he basically specializes in events. And my mind went boom, because for the longest time, I shit you not, I have said I really want to be an event content creator. I really want to be an event videographer. I want to be able to make videos for other people. So this just gets alarm bells going off in my head. And so I'm like, normally I'm kind of shy. So I would have been like, okay, cool. That's cool. But cause I don't want to welcome the conversation, but I was like, I need to ask him more about this. And so I was like, how'd you get your start? And he basically said, I had to do a lot of free work to build my portfolio, which is something that I've always known and have kind of been I'm too good to do free work. I asked him, so how did you go about even getting opportunities to even do free work? He said he started doing outreach on Instagram. He went on Instagram and DM'd this local club in our area. They basically said, and so he started recording and doing photos and videos for their night events. At first, he wasn't getting paid. He was just getting free drinks, and then he kept doing it. They liked what he had to offer, so they started paying him. And then it basically grew from there. And so he was going to nightclubs all around. Eventually, he kind of got tired of the nightclub scene, and he started doing more weddings, more quinceañeras. And I was just like, wow, I needed to hear this. He was saying how him and his friend, they both do the same thing, how they're always looking for a second camera, a second shooter for these events. And I was like, I would love to help you out. If you ever need anyone, please let me know. I have video skill. I'm perfectly capable. I would love to just shadow you and learn. And even if I'm not going to get paid, I don't care. I just want to be able to learn and build my portfolio. And so on Saturday night, I was like, oh, wow, what a coincidence. I'm reading this book about unblocking creativity and just going after what you want And then I meet this guy who does exactly what I want to do. So we ended up exchanging Instagrams. After I read this book last night, I'm like, this was not a coincidence. This was God answering my prayers and giving me an opening, making a path for me. And so who am I to deny that path and ignore what God has just given me and put it in my lap? So what I'm about to do right now is I'm gonna reach out to the guy. So this is his page here. So like he said, he does like quinceañeras. This is Becky G in Atlanta. Really cool. Concerts. He did a media day for a soccer team. And his photos are really, really good. Yeah, I'm gonna message him and just basically be like, yeah, like if you ever need a second shooter, I am completely willing. I just really want to learn and build my portfolio and start, you know, making this as my side income. This is what I want to do, and it's time to just act on it. So thanks to this book, I'm doing it. So here we go. I'm about to reach out to him. All right, send. All right, we gonna see. I sent it. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. Anything would happen. I think I'm about to go around the corner to Chipotle, and it's gonna be lovely. I'm gonna get a burrito with barbacoa. I'm gonna put some extra sour cream on it, extra cheese, some lettuce, some tomato. It's gonna be delicious. I went to Chipotle and I walk up to the door and there's a sign that says they're short-staffed, so you have to order online. Now, I used to work at Chipotle when I was in high school. I would never, ever, ever order online because they just do whatever the hell they want with your food because you can't see them make it. So I went to Moes, and mind you, I've had Moes exactly one time in my life and I did not like it. I have not been back, and I was not impressed by what I saw at that Moes. The meat looked all dry and old, and I don't know, and the toppings, like the rice looked bad, everything looked bad. I truly don't have high hopes for this, like, at all, but we'll see. They did give free chips, if that matters. Not to me, because I'm not really a chip eater. Let's see. I mean, I don't hate it, but it's just not Chipotle. I could live without this, truly. There's nothing in the world like food disappointment. I just knew I was gonna have that barbacoa burrito from Chipotle with extra sour cream, extra cheese, maybe even some guac too. And I had to settle for this mid-Moes burrito. For one, I could barely taste the seasoning on the chicken. Where's the character? Where's the flavor? They didn't even tell me welcome to Moes when I got there. How? Like, how could anyone possibly think that this is better than Chipotle? The only thing they have on Chipotle is this free bag of chips. And that's it. Let me try it if it's even good, if it's even worth it. Let's see. Huh. It's alright. It's alright. I truly hate to be a hater, but y'all saw how excited I was about Chipotle. I don't know, y'all. Like, I'm just not someone who's comfortable settling for second best. So, like, I think I would give this Moes burrito like a 6.5, 7 out of 10. I'm just not very passionate about it in a way that I would be passionate about a Chipotle burrito. I'm gonna enjoy this Pepsi instead. Whatever. It's 6:38 in the morning, and I'm about to wax my face. When I was editing videos, I noticed that my mustache is back in full force. I also have chin hair. Yeah, once I hit my late 20s, these babies just started popping up like wildfire, and they're not going anywhere, so we gotta eliminate them. I will say normally when I get my face waxed, it hurts me so bad, but when I do it myself with this, it doesn't really hurt at all. Looks good. Nothing like a little vanity in the morning. There we go. Y'all see that? Those are my chin hairs, real thick. This is as real as it gets, y'all. I'm showing y'all the real me. I put the witch hazel on like a napkin like this, and I just like soothe the area. This is the outfit of the day. Got on a plain white t-shirt, a cute little cardigan. I think I got this from Nordstrom Rack. Belt from Target. Slacks from like TJ Maxx, and then I got on the Puma Speed Cat OG. Of course, my Wi-Fi just went out. Work from home is way better when you're doing it at a coffee shop, so that's what I'm about to do. So my Aunt Angie and I actually share custody of this English bulldog named Louie. He's the most loveliest, cutest, sweetest boy ever. So basically 3 days out of the week, we have a pet sitter come and check on him during the day when we're at work. And then since I work from home on Wednesdays, I usually will go over there and just check on him, let him out to go potty, play with him a little bit, give him some water, and then I go about my day. Let's see what Lou's doing. Hi, baby boy. Hi, my cutie pie. How are you? Give me that ball. All right, so I'm just here checking on Louie, and I found this coffee shop that I think I'm gonna go to. It's called Meeting Grounds. It's at the Hyatt in downtown Greenville, and I think it's in the old Starbucks location. I was just stalking like the crap out of their TikTok, and their drinks look good. So yeah, I'm gonna go give it a try and see what I think. And I'm just gonna work there for the rest of the day since they close at 6. All right, I'm leaving. I'm leaving, okay? You're gonna stay here, okay? And I'm very sorry about it, but I love you very much, okay? And I'll see you tomorrow. An iced banana shaken latte. That's pretty good. I like it. That's really good. Bacon, egg, and cheese. It costs $12, so this better be like top-notch stuff. That's hot. I'm gonna take the tomatoes off of it. I don't want the tomatoes. I just want the bacon, the egg, and the cheese. Much better. So they justify charging $12 by putting pesto and tomatoes on it. The pesto on the bacon, egg, and cheese is pretty good. I like it. I would get that again. It was good. Can't even lie though, this coffee is really good. The banana flavor really shines through, and it's not like that artificial nasty banana. It tastes more like a fresh banana. It's because I use banana milk. But yeah, all in all, it's really good. You can also like taste the coffee. It's like a real nice strong coffee. Real good, real good. Like I would come back here to get this. I would come back here to get this in a heartbeat. Good grief, I burnt the smithereens of this bacon. All right. It's time for my hyperfixation meal. For me, I kind of prefer my bacon to be like a good combo of like not soft, but also not hard. I like a little crunch, but not like overly crunchy. Like this might be a little bit too much for me, but we'll see. It's actually not that bad. Dr. Pepper tonight. Ooh. My eggs. Look at that yolk dripping. Wow. There's so much flavor. Uh-oh, y'all. I might be getting tired of my hyperfixation meal. We're giving Louis a bath right now. He's dirty, hasn't been bathed in like a year probably.
That's a lie. I bathed him. I bathed him.
Oh, okay.
Don't you ever.
I didn't realize.
Go, Louie, go, 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 Louie, go, go, go. Louie. You acting cray cray.
Good job, Lou.
No.
My camera, Lou.
Can we use those utensils or you like it? The wrinkles getting away. I don't know what to do with that.
I'm done. You're all clean. Look at you.
What'd you think about that, Louie?
How ironic. Today is National Burrito Day after I just had the worst burrito experience earlier this week at Moes. When I heard that it was National Burrito Day, I was like, this is my chance for redemption. So I went to Chipotle, and by the grace of God, they weren't short-staffed. And they gave me this cilantro lime sauce for free. I asked if the sauce was free, and he said no, but if I want to taste it, he'll give me some. And so I was like, yeah, I would definitely want to taste it. And he gave me a full cup. What a nice young man. I got my burrito, and this baby is big. I wish I could weigh it on the scale. Should I weigh my burrito? I think I'm gonna weigh my burrito. Ooh. Look at how many pounds this is. Can y'all see? Oh my God, it's over 2 pounds. The custom is to taste it first without any sauces. Then you add the sauce. So this is Chipotle's new cilantro lime sauce. It smells really good. You can definitely smell the like the cilantro, and it also has some jalapenos in here. So I'm hoping that it has a nice spice to it, because I actually make a really good cilantro jalapeno lime sauce at home, but mine is like sour cream based. So I'm wondering if this one is sour cream based too, but we'll see. I can barely taste the sauce, really. Okay, I like the sauce. Now that I poured a larger amount on it, you can really taste the like jalapeno, the cilantro, the lime. It kind of sticks out way more now, but you really have to put a lot on there in my opinion. But this shit is fire. Look at that. Wowzers, wowzers. What's y'all's favorite meat from Chipotle? Barbacoa has always been my favorite, for sure. You can't go wrong with the shredded beef and how well seasoned it is. So good. So tender. I got double meat today. I got barbacoa and chicken. That lady in there was skimping me hard on the barbacoa. And I was like a little annoyed because the people in front of me both got barbacoa, and she definitely put more on their bowl. Like, I saw it with my own eyes. That's when I thought, like, maybe I should get a part-time job at Chipotle, like a second job, work there. And when I work there, my mission is going to be to give everyone a fair amount of meat. It's gonna be my passion. And then if you're nice to me, you'll get a little extra, but I won't charge you for it. And if I get fired, it's okay because I already have a job. You see what I did there? It's a good dream. As you can see, my habits are far from perfect. I don't cook as much as I probably should, but every day I look forward to eating. And in a life that feels so repetitive sometimes, that little bit of happiness means a lot. If you're figuring out life too, you should probably subscribe and we can do it together. See you next time. Bye.